Hi guys, we welcome you to the most livable city in the world. The majestic city of Vienna, Austria. Before we continue to this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy watching! One of the most popular tourist attractions in Vienna, Zhiyun Palace, is a Rococo-style summer palace of the great Hofburg monarchy. Get in through the front gate to experience the best view of the palace and gardens. The best, however, is still ahead, as the other side of the palace is truly amazing and can successfully compete with any palace in Europe. The palace with its lovely gardens demonstrate the vision and aspirations of the Habsburg family. Leopoldsburg is perhaps Vienna's most famous hill, towering over the Danube and the city. Leopoldsburg's most prominent landmark is the church, which stands at the top and which is clearly visible from Vienna below. Belvedere Palace is one of the best examples of Baroque architecture in Europe. The upper palace is the more visited one that displays the richness of the architectural invention of the time. You can find here famous artists like Gustav Klimt. Walking here is as lovely as the Belvedere is located on a small slope over the city. And while climbing up, you will go through some impressive gardens with a large pond in which you can see a reflection of the sky in the palace. Hirstetten Botanical Garden, with its diverse assortment of flowers and plants, offers several locations in which you get to unload. Amongst the most popular location in Vienna for weddings, here you can get married surrounded by a world of magnificent flowers and plants. Danube Island, a recreational paradise. 21-kilometer long Danube Island is not only the favorite recreational region of the Viennese, it is also an unforgettable experience for visitors to Vienna. The Danube Island can be reached from the city center in just a few minutes via the subway lines U1 and U6. Stadtpark, a lovely 65,000 square meters park, is located on the edge of the old city of Vienna. It is a good place for an afternoon break given its proximity to the tourist attractions. Other than the pleasant lawn, the park is known for the many sculptures within. Hofburg Palace in Vienna provides an authentic view into the daily life of what was once the center of the powerful Habsburg dynasty, a family that once ruled the Austrian-Hungary Empire. The House of Habsburg was one of the most important dynasties in Europe at the time, as it produced some of the kings that ruled Western Europe for the several decades starting from the 15th century. The Hofburg Palace, one of the most educational yet charming and interesting places in which one can observe the life during the era of the great kings that once ruled Europe. These days, the palace serves as the official home of Austria's president.
So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind? Frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? Drove for this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find? Prescription drug.
Vienna City Hall. Vienna Rathaus is the seat of the local government of Vienna, located in Rathausplatz in the Innere Stadt district. Constructed from 1872 to 1883, a neo-Gothic style, according to plans designed by Friedrich von Schmid. It houses the office of the mayor of Vienna, as well as the chambers of the city council in Vienna. Natural History Museum. With almost 30 million objects, 94,000 square feet, 39 exhibition halls. The Natural History Museum in Vienna is considered to be the third largest natural history museum in the world.
What would you find when we've been walking this blind? Frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug.
Prater in Vienna is a large park open to the public and located just between the Danube River and the Old City. The park includes an amusement park, the Wurstel Prater, 4.5-kilometer long promenade, and a 200-foot well-known Ferris wheel. Prater is a splendid place for a lovely afternoon, with a highlight being the marvelous views of Vienna from the Ferris wheel just before sunset. St. Stephen's Cathedral, an impressive Catholic church located in Stephansplatz, right at the center of Vienna, is the most important and the most recognizable church in Austria's capital. Along with the recognizable colorful roof, it is seen and easily recognized, practically from almost anywhere within the city. This cathedral was also severely damaged during World War II. So why is Vienna the most livable city in the world? The Economist Intelligence Unit has recently named Vienna the world's most livable city for the second year running. But beyond the palaces and apple strudel or apple pies, is the Austrian capital really the perfect city? The environment is essential to consider when determining the livability of a city. And in Vienna, the drinking water comes direct from the Alps, and half of its urban surfaces areas are covered with some sort of greenery. The efficient public transports make it easy for residents to access plentiful green spaces and rolling woodland at the city limits. Even the Danube River is on the metro line. Unlike in many other cities, Vienna focuses on preventing patterns of inequality and gentrification by limiting the cost of living. As a result, the city's crime rate is the lowest it has been for almost 20 years. The cost of living near the European average, with 60% of residents living in a property where the rent is capped. Annual travel cards for public transport now outnumber cars in the city as they cost less per day. Was reflected in another survey, with HR consulting firm Mercer naming Vienna the city with the highest quality of living in the 10th time in a row. It might be the end of our video, but don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope that you enjoyed watching.
I remember